Welcome to our project proposal presentation, where we will be discussing the web service application idea called Trippy. Throughout the presentation, we will be discussing the team members, project information, knowledge requirements to join the team, the goals this project seeks to accomplish, an observable demo of what the project may look like, and a discussion of the project life cycle stages. The team will consist of
Hello, I'm Utsa Robbie Walters.
I'm Natalie Croy.
I'm Andrew King.
Morning Star Cornell.
Papa Jiao.
and Tommy Walker.
So, with the current situation that is affecting traveling all across the world, we wanted to actually make an app that would be ready for all those people eager to discover a new place once this dark time are behind us. So for our project, actually, the user will be able to go ahead and log into our web app and then pick various filters, criteria such as coast, country, geographical location, and activities, date of travel. And once all of those information are inputted, the app will be able to look through those choices and then suggest very cool potential destination for the users. The user will be then able to make pick some destination, save some previous favorite destination into the account and whatnot. Uh, and then it will also include some trip advisors reviews, travel expenses, and airplane ticket. And finally, the user will be able to comment on those destinations.
The major requirements for the project that we'll be using are Git, which is a tool we'll be using to collaborate. We've used Git in web server, mobile apps, and enterprise. For the backend, we'll be using Java, and that we used in object-oriented programming. For the front end, we'll be using Angular 10, and we use that in enterprise. And for the backend database storage of data, we will be using SQL, and we use SQL in database, and many of us have used that in real-world experience.
And some of our project goals that we have is to have good design. Some of the design that we're going to be using is the MVC architecture, which will separate things into 3 logical components, including model, view, and controller. We also want to use design patterns as well. We also want this app to be easy to use. So we want a responsive application. So no matter what device that someone is using, they'll be able to have things properly formatted to their screen.
We also want to make the project scalable. We will decouple our code as far as separations of concerns. Our front end will focus with Angular and other front end technologies that will make it easier for the user experience. And we will have backend primarily focused with Java and SQL, which will make it for easier maintenance and adding more functionality to the project.
And this is just a good example of what we're wanting our application to look like. So we'll have kind of like a homepage navigation bar in different forms that the user will be able to see and use.
And for our project stages, we'll be using the 6 steps of software development lifecycle. So for steps 1 and 2, we'll be using analysis and design. So we'll identify overall requirements and we'll build the architecture from those requirements. Steps 3 and 4, we'll be doing development and testing. So we'll develop components and functionality, and those will be supplemented and verified with test cases. And then for steps 5 and 6, we'll be doing implementation and maintenance. So we will deploy and then ensure that the functionality produces a desired user experience outcome.